All right, so the looper is getting better by the day as I use it more. I learn new things. Right now, I'm recording through Pigments, just using a sample sound or a sound out that I have in there, right? And I realized when I initially recorded my first loop, let's get out of here so you can hear what it sounds like. I just recorded these chords. And it used to be when I'd want to go back in, I'd set the pattern and then I'd have to do all this extra 500 steps to get this next sample recorded. And I just figured out with the looper, it kind of changes that. You don't really need to do all that extra. All you have to do is set the looper on. Well, first of all, you do have to put a pattern. Let me correct myself. You do have to put a pattern in. So here's the pattern, right? But let's say you want to build each part individually just using the looper. You can actually do that. But what you have to do is you have to start with something. So you start with the looper, you build your first loop. I built this, right? Then all you have to do is when you hit copy and drop that there from the mark, right, from this looper, then you go in and you remove that piece, but you play the loop here. And because you're recording from external in, it will only record the new part. So it sounds like a lot. Let me just show you. We want to record that in, right? So let's say I've already built this loop here. I'm just going to press play on it. I'm going to go back into the looper arm. It will record. It's going to wait for me. And because I have it set to external in routing, it's only going to play what I play in. It's not playing what's going on here. So okay. So even if I go here and stop this, the looper's still going. See what I mean? So now all I got to do is hit copy, throw that in here, stop that, delete it, turn the looper off, and then go back in the pattern and just put the pattern in. This is the same kind of steps, but it's a lot less steps and all this extra button. It's all done on the main screen. And you don't even have to, like if you're building your whole pattern, your everything here, and you're not using the patterning portion of it, which you don't have to, you could just do it all on the front screen and then export your stems. It saves you a few extra steps if you wanted to. But if you wanted to put it in the pattern portion, you could. And all you have to do is hit record, press it, leave TREC on, and just turn it on. Select that sample and throw it in. You're done. Oh, you do have to take the gate off of it or it won't play. It stopped. So if you're here and you're just playing all your stuff from here, you could just put this on loop, put this on loop, put that on loop. But your drums wouldn't be, you'd have to. So even with that, like if you want to do the mark shift on the drums, right? Now you have to go back though and turn it to mix because you're gonna do the mix. 1, 2. Then you want to record overdub it. or to undo. I think you have to stop it to undo, yeah. Okay, so delete that. So you see what I'm saying? Like I probably would not do my drums in this looper just because unless you're just trying to get you something to play to so you have a little start. But I would probably do my drums in the pattern mode. I just think it sounds better. And you can always bring those drums back out of the pattern portion and bring them into here if you want. But this is cool, man. The looper is like really dope. It's always been good once we got it, but it's better now that I'm starting to understand what to do with it a little bit more and how it can enhance the workflow a little bit. I mean, to be able to record all that. Right? You know what would be cool though, and I don't think this will work, but we could try it. Yeah, see, it doesn't give you. If you could start the looper with a blank, so you could hit your, see, because that won't work right there. That's always the issue with the snare portion of it. Here, we turn that off. Is that you can't get it on the one. Obviously, you got to get it on. It needs to be on the the two, right? 1, 2, like that. So it's kind of hard to create a snare pattern in here. If somebody knows that, please share with me because I would love to figure out a way to be able to record snares without having to do the kicks first. But pretty much that's where you're at. You have to do your kicks first. So if you're gonna try a method like that, I would say do the kicks first. In other words, you're going to go in, hit record. Okay, then do your copy. Go ahead and paste it there. But you can't. Okay, so then you would have to stop it. You'd have to delete that, right? And then you would have to exit. You want to exit out for a second, go here, take the gate off and put this on loop so that you have some loop going in the back. The problem is when you go internally to record that snare, so you go back in here and you put it on mix, it's going to mix the kick in with the snare. So there's just no way to do that without just doing. You almost practically. Oh, turn that off. You pretty much have to go in here and do all your parts. You can make a copy of it. Hit pattern edit, select this pattern, hit delete, and then remove these parts. Now you have your drums. And then you could either multi-stem them out. The other option would be, copy here, and then go pattern edit, select each one, and then just delete those parts out of that one. Exit, pattern edit, select this one. Exit, pattern edit. Why is it not exiting? Pattern edit, thank you. Delete that. And come over here. No, don't delete, exit. Select that one, hold delete. Now you have the parts. And then what you could do is just go copy this to here. It's a lot of work, I know, it's kind of lame. You could just do the multi-out, but then you got to bring it back in when you do the multi-out. So it's either way, you're going to be doing some steps to do this. It's not like it's super easy. Copy, go over here. You're just making it an audio, like a little audio file. All of it's audio files, but you're just taking the pattern and making it down to a loop. So this is one way to do it. Go back in the pattern edit, copy this last one, and then put it there. And now you have your samples all looped, ready to go. So many ways to do it. You just got to find out what's efficient for you and what you don't mind dealing with workflow-wise. Pattern edit. Okay, get out of there. Now you have, I'm going to take the gate off. Take the gate off of that one. And then you could put a loop on that one, a loop on this one, and a loop on this one. Yeah, they all have loops now. So now if you hit, I forgot to hit the snare. See, now you can play it and do it that way. Just messing around with different stuff. There's so many effects in here that I would never use. Sad, but true. So there you have it. Take the loop off. Oops. I did not mean to delete that. Well, I just lost that. There's no bringing anything back to if you do what I just did. But anywho, it doesn't matter. I'm going to delete it all. This is just for the purpose of this video anyway. Even this pattern can go. So that's it. Just wanted to show you that, and I'm out.